You know who it is, Ghetto motherfucking television, nigga. We cold as fuck right now on the grind. I got my mans, you know what I mean? Let them know who you is in time.
Prime X, Prime Excel, Prime, also known as Auburn.
Let them know what you got popping right now and so what people go look for.
People could go look for. We got a whole bunch of stuff underway. I'm not really part of any specific movement. I really do it for Delph, like alone. Not really interested in rocking under any umbrella, any moniker, any certain name, motion, movement, record label, anything like that. I mean, I got a publishing company, 320 Loyalty Music, published under BMI. So just making sure my paperwork's right. Other than that, I mean, I got a couple tapes underway right now in the streets. You can't really go anywhere without seeing this Winter Ice. Myself, my dude Future Montana. Shout out to Future.
Shout out to Future
Montana. What up now? 6 figures. What up now? We got you know, got the intro, the outro. In between those, got 17 joints in between there. So you can really find that. You can find that anywhere. You can find it in the suburbs. You can find it in the environment. You can find it in South End, North End, West End, East End. You can find it in Britain, Village. You can find it East Hartford, the Beat. You can find it anywhere, really.
That's the only project out right now. You got any other projects?
No, right now, I mean, that's what's swirling. Like, we try to hit them in intervals of 6 months. So that way we can grind it out how we can. We can go online. We got it on that Piff. We got it on What's Popular. We got it on Here First. You know, we just shot the first video out on YouTube. That's for number 14. It's called Once Again. It was shot by Ty Nitty.
Matter of fact, I saw that.
Shout out to Ty Nitty.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, so yeah, it's a record that Future had written the treat before. We shot that in Hartford, over really all over. We shot it all over Hartford. We shot it in the buildings on Siggity. So that's gotten a pretty solid response. Yeah, that's the first joint. We'll probably shoot 5 or 6 videos for.
Shout out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, really everybody that I rock with, because there's so many haters, there's so many people that are anti-prime, that, you know, whole conglomerates and all their counterparts, so many people that are anti-prime, you know, you're only as good as your best hater.
That's what you need, yeah.
You're only as good as your best hater, and that energy, I mean, that energy really just, you feed off that energy. That's the type of stuff you want, because you can't buy better promotion than hatred. So, you know, I definitely tip my hat to everybody that's anti-prime. I mean, please do more. OD off it. You know, no matter what it is, you're publicizing what you don't like. Nobody will. You can't buy help as good as the passion of a hater, people that dislike you. So, I mean, from top to bottom, shout out to GTV for giving dudes in the underground a forum. Shout out to Big Flex and the whole EAG movement that they got going on. That's really, that has East Hartford in a cobra hold. I don't know how many people have paid attention, but I imagine more than a few. You know.
You know what it is,
you know,
man. We on this motherfucking grind, baby.
Yeah, definitely. So shout out to the whole CT.
Shout out to Prime.
Appreciate
Coming
that.
out.
Yeah. You know, everybody that I rock with, big homie Murderville, his whole team, you know, down there in the Bronx, Soundview, Ghost Town, all that. And shout out to the whole Brooklyn for giving me a lot of love. Bed-Stuy, Brevoy, my boy Black McCoy down there. Shout out to the whole East New York as well.
So you got a nice New York connection.
I got a great New York connection. I got a great New York connection. We you know, we really came from the ground up with a lot of my dudes in Brooklyn. That's really a borough that's always showed us a lot of love. East New York, my dude Hush over there on Fulton, Warwick. So shout out to them. Aside from the out of town dudes, yeah, shout out to the whole Hartford. Shout out to the dudes that I rock with, Williano, Uncle Williano, the whole Crook type, the whole Stowe Village, Crookville, Ville Will, Product, Stepper, everybody in between with them. You know, they rock with me real tough. Shout out to my man Price Ransom. You know, he fucks with Jagged Edge. He got a little movement. My boy S-Dub, Divine Universal, God Israel, the whole Boardwalk. They got some stuff coming. Who else? And shout out to anybody that rocks with me. And shout out to my man Late Night Snacks too. He's really
shout out to Snacks.
He's bubbling real tough. Whether it's on the radio or the underground, he got everything in between. So Yeah. So Late Night Snacks, real well. Shout out to those dudes. They're really on top right now.
Without further ado, big homie, you know what I mean? Want to give them a little, you know, taste a little what Prime working
give them a
with,
sample.
you know, spice them up one time just for the YouTubers, the MySpaces. I don't know if you gave it up, but you know what I mean? They know how to get it out to a MySpace.
Yeah, definitely. The MySpace is myspace.com/PrimeXTheKing. So that's myspace.com/PrimeXTheKing.
That's for your ignorant motherfuckers that can't spell and didn't stay in
Got the bouncing ball moving for PrimeXTheKing.
Yo, so listen, man, we gonna get it rocking with me and Prime. You know, keep it hip hop for y'all one time, man.
I said, yeah. Some light shit. I said, all this money talk, you got no fortune. Your album flop, we let go snoring. 6 from the swam and they let go soaring. That'll leave your man blood on his retro Jordans. I'm the hook man. You can't scan a hit. Diamonds is root beer float and banana split. Whole bunch of flavors. Jewels is all smothered. Lacoste shirts, alligators in all colors. In the club, you grip daiquiris. They hit rapidly. It was just me and my dog like Dick Dastardly. It's cool. No campaign that I follow, but buckets of ice and champagne by the bottle. Real rap, the chicks I'm pulling is so clean that if they man want beef, then the bullets is protein. We still smoke cigars in the back of the trap house. I'm warming up, because other artists is wrapped out.
Yes, sir. Yo, Ghetto Television, we here with Prime XL. Rest in peace to my homies, man. You know what the fuck we doing. You know what I mean? Cold as hell, we grinding, nigga. You heard my man Prime X splash out one time, man.
24/7, 365. Gtv.
Right. CT, stand up. Show this man some support. Stop hating. CT too goddamn small to be hating, man. Only way we gonna get put on is if we unite, man. Strength is in numbers and shit. Get at us.